everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Alice and I have a blog called Little Talks as well. I will leave that link in the description box below. I am the proud mother of two pugs, a little fawn one and a black one called Lenny and Bo. They are currently causing riot downstairs, so I'm leaving that to Martin to sort out, and I am here in our spare bedroom and I'm going to be decluttering my makeup. Now this has been something that I've needed to do for a very long time. I just keep putting it off just because I really can't be bothered, and I only usually reach for the same few products every time I do my makeup. So I thought if I do a bit of a declutter, get rid of some old bits, some bits that I haven't used in a long time, and then I can also find some bits that I forgot I had and are still good enough to use. So I thought that I would film this whole process. So here is my IKEA drawers, which are probably very familiar with everyone because I think everyone owns these drawers or have done for however many years, because apparently they're a favourite from IKEA. So on the top I will do a closer reveal. On the top I store my makeup brushes, the lipsticks that I use more often, my bobby pins, and then they have got, there's 9 drawers I believe. So the top few are for my makeup and then the bottom few are for my hair and my nail polish. So yeah, I'm going to clear through all of these, give them a good clean, and then yeah, please excuse my makeup brushes. I do need to clean them and I'll probably do that at the end of the video, but for now, once I've done through all the drawers, you can see it is how it looks all together, and then I'll go clean my makeup brushes. You get the gist. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so it is a very boring room because we haven't decorated in here. It'll be one of the last rooms that we will decorate, but for now I've got my cute little curtains, a clock that doesn't work and hasn't done since we've moved in because I haven't changed the batteries, but we can just forget about that. And then I've got my little stool here, which was from Dunelm, my pink rug which needs a good wash, and my long mirror here, and then I've got all my headbands and my brushes and everything on the windowsill. So back to the drawers. So you'll probably be familiar with these little pots. They're from IKEA too. They need a good clean and I might repaint them at some point. So I've got all my makeup brushes. So I've got, in the left one, I've got my face brushes with my eyebrow ones. The middle one is my eyeshadow brushes, and then the right one is my like foundation and concealer brushes, along with a pair of tweezers and my eyelash curlers. And then in the little pot at the front are some of the lip liners and lipsticks that I use on a general day-to-day basis. And then I've got a little like pot here, don't know what that's called, it's like this little cool thing. I got this for Christmas one year, I think. I can't remember where that's from. If I remember, I will link in the description box below. And then I've got a mirror here, which one of the girls got me for my Secret Santa at work. And then this little pot here, I've had it for some time. I just store a lot of the clips in there. So moving on to the top drawer. And then here it is very disgusting, but this is where I keep my foundation and concealers. So I've got my foundations here, my powders, my beauty blenders, my concealers and my primers, and then I have got cotton wool buds which I use to correct my eyeliner. And then at the back here I've got some old foundations which I've kept if I want to repurchase and I can remember the shades of them. So this needs a really good clear out. And then in the second drawer I have got my highlighters, my eyebrow stuff, and then at the back I've got more eyebrow stuff, so yeah, and powder highlighters. So that's a little bit of a mess in there. And then moving on to this drawer, so this is a mix of bronzer and blushes, and then like obviously your contour products in there too. So I could do with getting rid of a few of these. It's mainly Benefit and MAC with the odd other product thrown in there too. So there's a good mix of high-end and drugstore products in there. A lot of my products are mainly drugstore, except for the odd one or two. Then moving down, this is my eyes drawer. So I've got all my eye palettes here and at the back. I've got my mascaras and my eyeliners, and then I've got a few more singular eyeshadow products in the back here, and then some lashes too. So this one needs a really good sort out because I could do with getting rid of a few of these stuff, especially some of the mascaras that have dried up. And then moving on to this one, and this is my lip drawer. So I've actually broken them up into different shades. That one needs to go in there, so it's that one. But as you can see, this is my pinky nude colours. These are my reds, like my lighter summery colours, and then these are more of my winter reds and burgundy colours in there. And then I've obviously got the Kim Kardashian by Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks in there. And then moving on in here, I've got some hair products. So I've got my heated rollers, some box standard rollers, and all the clips to go with this. And then moving in here, this is a bit of a mess. So I've got my curlers, my hairdryer, and then my straighteners, which I need to put back in here. So this needs a good sort out too. And then moving down to this drawer, as you can see, this is probably the messiest and dirtiest in there. So that's just all my hair care products with the likes of mousses, dry shampoo, hairspray, and some styling products in there too. And there's a few like travel products in there as well. And then moving down to the bottom drawer, and I've just got all my nail polish and nail care stuff in there. So this one needs a really good sort out because there's loads of nail polishes that have dried up in there, because I just don't tend to wear it on a day-to-day basis because it chips really easy and I just really can't be bothered with the whole taking it off and putting it back on again. And then this little thing, which needs a good dust down, has got some more Velcro curlers in there too. So that is everything in this drawer set. have finally gone through my drawers. It has taken quite some time, and then I had to give it a bit of a break and have my lunch because I lost charge on my battery, but it's fine, we're all back. Everything is nice and clean, it's fully organised, and I'm just so happy I've been able to get rid of a few bits which has been desperately needed, as I said from the start. Okay, so at the top, it's nice and shiny finally. I've cleaned down the pots which my makeup brushes go in. I just need to clean my makeup brushes, but that's fine. I've tidied up my lipsticks. I've added in this cool little pineapple trinket, and inside, if it's gonna focus, and inside here I have got my baubles. So I've just got this scrunchie and a couple of baubles. I need to add the rest of them from my main bedroom, but that's there. And then I've just added this candle on here. I just think it makes it look super cute. So this is how it looks at the moment. I've moved the plant here, and it's actually on top of a wire bin. I have already showed you in here, but it just looks nice and neat. I need to clean these, and I might get like a nice little tub to add these in too. But I just got my powders, my foundation, my concealers, and then these cotton buds and pads. And then it needs a better wipe down at the front, but I'll sort that out after. The main focus was inside. So these are my highlighters and my brow products. So I've just added my powdered eye highlighters here, my liquid highlighters here and here. These are the ones that I can't tip up. I've got my powder eyebrow products here, and then I've got my pomades all in a row here, and then this is a soap which is new from Revolution. So this is a soap with a little brush here. It's just to give your eyebrows that lamination look to it. So yeah, that's in there, and then I've got a few other brow products in here too. So that's that drawer, and then there we go. I have got, it's just struggling to focus, is this camera. Okay, so I have got my blushes on this side, my bronzers here, so these are my powder bronzers, and then this is my creamy bronzers, these two here, and then these are my contour products here, and that one there. And that one's a contour as well. And then obviously I've got my blushes. So I've got like my darker blushes here going into like the lighter one. That one I very rarely use. And then I've just got my Kylie Cosmetics. And then this one, which is actually from Aldi. Excuse how mucky it looks. But this is, it doesn't say what shade this is. But it just looks like this. And it's a bit of a copy of the NARS Orgasm one, I believe it is. But yeah, that's what that drawer looks like. And then my eyes looking so much tidier in here. I could probably mix them around here so you can see them a bit better, but they're just like my plain ones. And then these two rows here are my naked palettes. So I have quite a lot of them. I don't have the naked one, but I had the naked 2, then the naked 3, and then I've got like the reloaded, the cherry one, the smoky one. So I really like that. And then I've just got my 2 Huda Beauty palettes here, and then underneath here is a brand called Sample Beauty, and they're actually really good, very well pigmented as well. And then I've just got my eyeliners, my mascaras, and then my lip drawer. I didn't really do much in here because this was pretty tidy because I don't really reach for it. I just switched around my lipsticks that are on the top here. I just switched them around with some that were in here, and then I also pulled the top off this so I could see them all better and I could wear them, because I kind of reach for this one the most, and I want to try and get into wearing the rest of them a little bit more, so I've just pulled them out. And then this is looking a lot tidier in here, not that it really needed anything. I just added these Velcro rollers in there out of that red thing, so it weren't just thrown about on my floor anywhere. I've not used these in a very long time, but I really don't want to get rid of them. And then just tidied it up in here. So I've got my two curling ones here. I do have a third, but my mum has borrowed that at the moment, so I do need to get it back. And then I've just got my straighteners in here, my hairdryer, and then a few brushes that I don't really use on a regular occasion, so they're just nice and neatly in there. And then this is a drawer that looks so much better. So you will have seen it looked disgusting. A lot of the products, especially like this one and a couple of the creamier products, have actually gone on and ruined the drawer, like the bottom of the drawer itself. And it doesn't look very nice, and I couldn't get it off. So you'll have seen that I cut up some wrapping paper and just kind of like stuck it in there, so it just looks a lot nicer inside. And then I've just got rid of loads of products that are actually, there was no product left, so I have binned them. So these are the ones that I use every day. Well, not every day, but every time I wash my hair, which is every 2 to 3 days, because I'm trying to train my hair to not get as greasy in there. And then another one which has had quite a makeover is my nail one. So I've just got my nail polish removers here and the acetones. Then I've got like the clippers and that in here, nail files, and then I've just got a few nail polishes in there because I've binned the rest of them. So yeah, I've got that in there. So, oh, that is everything in these drawers. My cute little plant. I also tidied up here as well, so I just got rid of loads of my brushes. Like I tidied this pot up here, I've put all my hair grips in here, and then my nicer pearl clips I've just put on here, so I've kind of kept all my hair stuff together there. But all in all, that is how it looks. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe to my channel because that would mean the world to me. And I will see you next week with another video. Bye!